All right, howdy, everybody. Welcome back. Tango Actual here. I am in my gameplay screen. That's all right. We'll start off this way. That actually takes a step out of here. I can go ahead and jump in and grab myself a server. As you can see here, we're playing some Gray Zone Warfare tonight. We've been loving this game. So now you can see I'm kitted out. We're ready to go. Let's go get up in the jungle. I've got tasks to run if I expect to level my character up here. We need to get those XP. All right, and as I have found, wearing my yellow earmuffs in base here makes it real nice. I can keep the audio going. I can keep the music here. So I think it makes for a little bit more enjoyable experience as I'm getting ready to go into raid. All right, looking at my loadout here, looks like I had a couple things I needed to offload. We brought back some headsets and some sights I need to sell off here. I think for the most part, everything else should be pretty good. I've got some 855 I can load up with. All right, a little bit of cash there. Let's see here. No, I didn't want to send that back on over. Still got to get used to the UI here. I want to split. There we go. And I'll split again. I think I've got enough 855. Just go ahead and top everything off here. That ought to give me the loadout that I want to get in there and kill some things. Oh, my mags were running a little low. I didn't top those off when I got back. Okay, so ammo loadout's looking good. My keys look like they're for Hunter's Paradise and Banpa. Which I think that might be the order of the day for where we're going to go tasking at. Let's go see what we've got. Okay, so invaders from afar. This is going down to Sawmill. Okay, so we got some time down on Sawmill. We kind of know that area. This would be a situation where we want to go and wipe out those hostiles, get enough room to be able to go in and check out just exactly what happened to the hostiles at Sawmill. Retrieve that intel, report back. Got it. It's in the water too. Search Banpa for the chemical production stuff. So I think that is over in the locked room, which I don't have the Elder BP key. So that's going to be something I'm going to be looking for. This one's over at Blue Lagoon. Roger. Final Liberation, eliminating the rebel leader. I need to go see where that one's at. Eliminate the gang leader in Banpa. And the hostiles at Hunter Paradise. We're 5 away from that. So, taking a look at the map, we'll need to hit the Sawmill. We can... Banpa's going to be over on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, Banpa's all the way over there. So we're going west to east across the entire map. I don't know if that's... We can do it. It's just going to be a long flight. Grandma Goddess, how's it going? Coming in on Twitch. How are you? Hope you're having a good evening. Let's see. So that was Sawmill. No numbers on that one. Shooting Gallery. We need 5 at Hunter's Paradise. So maybe we go up to Hunter's Paradise first, come down through the Sawmill, and then maybe hit Banpa, depending on our ammo situation. Okay, loadout looks good. We got nades. Let's see if I can grab a bird.
Foxtrot 1.
Request
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
1, 2, 3 birds in the AO. Is the 4th already taken?
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
Taken by me. Grandma Goddess, what you up to tonight? You playing any games tonight, or you just checking us out here?
Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
Oh, someone dropped something here. What have they got in the backpack? Or the fanny pack, rather. Nothing. Got to check those things for little goodies people leave behind. All right, this is my bird coming in 10 seconds from the south.
Raven here, ready to head out. Strap in, we're heading out.
No, magazine's not full. Let's see if I can reload this in air. Just watching, right on. Well, I'm glad you're giving us a view here. Are you familiar with Gray Zone Warfare at all? This has been a really fun game to play. I've been enjoying this a lot. Okay, that's full up now. Yeah, we're taking the long track. If I'm going to Foxtrot 1, we've got this long flight path here. I think it's probably going to take me over by Sawmill. And I need to get a mark of that OP that I saw the other day. I want to go check that out. I think it's the rock right ahead of me here. Yeah, I want to go check out that OP. It just seems to be such a prominent place on the map. I want to go see what's up with it. Well, if you're not familiar with this game, it's a survival extraction game. A looter shooter, some will call it. It's really cool how you can take a helicopter really anywhere in the map and you start going after tasks that these vendors give you for experience points. So that's generally the name of the game that we're doing here. We're running tasks and eliminating any threats that might get in the way. Grandma coming in on Twitch. Hey, thanks for the follow. Good to have you part of the team now, officially. Oh, there's another helicopter on the way back. Wish I could wave at him. That'd be kind of cool. Give him the old hand and arm signals. All right, we're getting down low.
1 minute.
Doing some nape of the earth flying here. All right, Hunter's Paradise. I need to...
Get ready. 30 seconds.
I think it's 5 more guys. Yeah, 5 more hostiles. And there we go. That's the objective there. Doesn't look like we've had any friendly teams moving on the way through, so we might have some targets left for us here.
Go, go, go!
All right. right, get off here and switch my hearing protection out. Oh, that's not good. I left my hearing protection at home. Okay. We will go with the naked ears then. And hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. Gosh, I could have swore that I had picked up that headset in Raid. All right, mistake number 1 of the night. Hopefully that is not fatal. I do hear some suppressed gunfire, though. That's generally an indication of some other PMC faction. Friendly or no. Okay, make sure I'm set up here. I need to bring my magnification in a little. Make sure I'm on auto. Let's be very deliberate about how we move in here. Okay, I don't see anybody down there yet. Yeah, that looks pretty quiet. Now, there's a stream that cuts through here. I don't want to have to take the bridge down there. Maybe I bypass it up here. All right, this is looking quiet right here. Okay, there's one hostile dead. That may be an indication that I might not find too many people while I'm down here. There's a couple more areas to check out, though. Let me try taking the high path here. I'll get a view in from the high ground. Very quiet indeed. That does not bode well for my mission. I hear another chopper inbound. They're gonna find the same thing that I've got going on here. Out of cycle with the enemy, because there's another enemy KIA there. Oh yeah, I definitely feel the not having ears thing. My footsteps are a lot more muted. Things aren't quite as crisp. And I might not be able to hear any bad guys chirping if I don't have any ears on. Let's see, if I'm not mistaken, I think I have the armory key on me. Where are we at? Hunter's Paradise. The WEP, I think, is the weapon shack, and that should be... Oh, look at that. 2 dudes right up there. This place is going to be pretty clear. Okay, if this is going to end up being too quiet, I think we'll probably go catch another bird, head down south. And somebody's already got the money, too. Gosh, this place has been cleared out. All right, what do you boys have on you? Anything of value? Let me go ahead and take your T1s. Okay, not great. Not great timing. Whoever came through here didn't strip them of all this stuff, so at least that's good. I can make a little bit of money on this raid. And optics are the way to go. At least as far as I can tell, probably about the best bang for the buck in the space that you've got to hold all this stuff. All right, but where was that weapons room at? I think it was a little bit further over to the east, if I'm not mistaken. Or perhaps to the west, yeah. All right, weapon shack. Bet you anything it's already open. Yeah, I think it's this room in here. Already open. Already well looted, I'm sure. Patrol backpack. I think I've got better. Just the 545? Just the 545. I don't want the commander. Go ahead and drop that. Okay, nothing juicy here. Nope, work our way back on through, see if we have any targets of opportunity, and then we will take another bird down south. We'll go to Sawmill. This is a very popular destination on the map. It really makes timing very important. And my timing was just not great. Ooh, are they repopulating now? Surely not that fast with all the DBs around. Somebody was getting into a firefight in here. Can I climb this? No. Okay, got to keep an eye on the hotel area then. We got bad guys coming back to life somewhere. Okay, still nobody up through this way here. All right, let's see if I can get that bird down to Sawmill.
Foxtrot 1.
There we go. What's the timing on that? Oh, 6 minutes. Goodness. Okay. We could hang out here for a little bit then. Every time I load up in the gray zone, I need to retrain my eyes for just how green everything is. The colors are a lot more vibrant and I guess a little bit more uniform with all the green than, say, the beige of an Escape from Tarkov and that kind of dreariness. Nobody popping back to life nearby. It's too bad. I need those 5 more kills here. How much time have I got on that bird? 4.5. I do have a hotel room key that I've not used yet. I don't know what's behind there. Might be worth hitting up once I come back up here. I do have little baby stamina in this game, though. That's one thing I hope is on the devs list. Is some stamina progression, some build up there. It would be nice to be able to move a little bit more weight around without getting so tired quickly. All right, 3.5 minutes. Still got plenty of time here. Maybe there's somebody at the bridge. Although I don't know if that would count. I solidly need someone in Hunter's Paradise, I think, for them to count for the 5. Ooh, maybe I should have checked out those guys for some hearing protection. Let's see, 2.5. That guy's got a really big backpack on. Don't want to stray too far from the LZ. I have missed the bird on one occasion. That's always a pain in the butt, particularly when they take so long. Yeah, nobody down that way. And we've got just under a minute and a half. I think we can hang out. Maybe I'll catch some Gatorade, eat a candy bar. Don't know what I've got on me here. do a little sustainment. All right, yeah, 75 and 76, it's probably about time anyhow.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA, 1 minute.
There we go, there's the call. Ooh, I need to make sure to pick up more water. That's getting low. Okay, birds inbound, 30 seconds.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA, 30 seconds.
I wonder if homeboy over there got a bird. If he's going to Echo 2, he can come with me. There we go, there's my ride. Guess I'll go ahead and get my yellows on.
I'm at the LC. Hurry up and get in. Get ready. We're moving out.
All right, Echo 2, Sawmill. Now, what was that one? Sawmill. Search for leads about what happened to the hostiles in Sawmill. Invaders from afar. Might go ahead and do a little cheat look on Google for that one. Invaders. So gotta get in the medical area, maybe? Hostile intel. Oh, no, that's, okay. Go hit the operating table. Go find the hostile intel. It's in the office. Easy enough. Should be easy enough. I guess that's something to do if that place has been cleared out. If it's not been cleared out, it's going to be a shooting zone, so that'll be fun.
We're getting close. 30 seconds. Move out!
All right, get these earmuffs switched out because I was a dummy and forgot to bring my hearing protection. Let's go get eyes on the sawmill. See what kind of situation we're dealing with right now. All right, anybody at the entrance? Oh. Well, this is not great for my... Not great for my mission. Whoa, somebody's got me down there. He's got a bead on me. I thought that may have been a PMC. That is not. Okay, does he still see me? He might actually be moving up on me. Oh, my reticle's all bouncy. Come on, come on. stay up, dude. Okay, that guy's down. Let's go check what kind of condition I'm in. Severe bruise, light wounds. We'll go ahead and patch up a little bit here. Nail be in the hands. Suna coming in on Twitch. How are you doing? Good evening here. Probably a good morning there, huh? Okay, so we're a bit banged up. Do have some painkillers. Hopefully that helps me out here. Okay, ooh, whoa. I feel better. The bruise is still there. Severe bruise. I wonder if I have to do anything to clear up that severe bruise. Let's just double check and make sure I got nobody else down there. Okay, front entrance is looking good. Got one there. That just alerted him. Catch your breath. Yeah, my breath is really weak right now. That bruise must be making me shaky. Okay, that's good. Okay, bruise is gone. Feeling good there. We need to get my blood back up. Hydration's on the way down. Let's keep an eye on that. I need to make sure I pick up water. Okay, let's keep clearing through. Interesting sign that Hunter's Paradise had gotten cleared out. But this place has not. Gotta be very wary about people coming down from that building then. Usually a couple bad guys are up there. There we go. Oh no. I had my reticle right on and please don't see me. Okay, at least he's down. My vision's getting a little blurry again. Out of breath. Yes. I need to remember to breathe. There we go. Let's get some oxygen. I'm holding my breath for too long. Atsuna, are you playing any games today? Or actually, are you watching any movies today? You should check out that Eternal Sunshine. Oh, come on. I don't want to keep holding my breath. I'm going to go dizzy again. And now I'm shaky. Come on, get the reticle on him. There we go. All right. Get this ammo distroed here. Before we have to go down and make an appearance. I'd like to try to take away as many of these guys from a distance as I can. I think we're looking pretty decent. I wonder if there's anybody like up close. Maybe around the log pile here. Okay, doesn't really look like it. Okay, so we need to make our way down to that building. Check out the medical table. And then I think that might be the first part of this mission. Because then I have to go to the office, which I think might be like this building back here or somewhere close to it. And that is where the intel is at. All right, let's go work our way down. Get into full auto here. And scale back my magnification the closer that I get. Yeah, the close area looks at least decently clear. Might be good enough to go ahead and make a crossing. Okay, I gotta remember, I don't have ears on. That makes this a little dangerous. I may not get the heads up warning of somebody being nearby. Okay, that's the door. We need to head in there. What you got for me? Anything good? Not really. Okay, yeah, I didn't hear him at all. It's gonna make this a lot riskier. There we go. I do need the water. Thank you very much. You saw Eternal Sunshine 3 times? Right on. Did you cry all 3 times? I kind of figured you might have seen it. It's an older movie. All right, full mag. Let me make sure I got my backups here. Then we'll go in. All right, medical table. Okay, so that's first part of the mission. Ooh, we got some decent medical stuff out of here. That's good. Okay, we don't want to dawdle around here too long. Potential for bad guys to be springing up on me are getting pretty high. Okay, I don't see anybody. Now, which one is the office that I need to get to? This might be a bit of a search. Let's go try this near one here. And intel? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice and efficient. Because now I can go ahead and get the heck out of here. Ooh, let's take that. Take that optic at least. Oh, hey, what's up? All right. Anything else I really want to take while I'm at it? There's another optic. Let's drop the Mossberg here. Hold on to you. Because I can go ahead and take the whole thing with me then. Might as well. And just optics hanging out alone? Not bad. All right, I think we're full up. I need to go get ears on, so let's go ahead and catch a bird back to base. Get refit before we head out on the second part of our mission there. So didn't have to kill any hostiles there. That was not what I was looking to do. But I think we got that mission done. We'll need to come back out to Hunter's Paradise. Get 5 more targets there. Santan coming in on YouTube. Good short. Which one did you see? I'll have to go back and see which one's been getting some views there. Was it Gray Zone or I've been posting some of the Tarkov ones as well. Let's get back to base.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
That's not what I want to hear. Tuna, you cry every time you see it, huh? Yeah, that one's rough. Grandma's still hanging out. Thanks for watching here. I'm sorry it's been a little low key tonight. All those places that I've gone to so far, not a whole lot of bad guys around. So it's been a quiet round trip here. Couple guys down here at Sawmill.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
But we knocked out the task that I was needing. We need some energy here. Okay, hydration's looking good. Just get me a bird out of here.
Request denied.
If
All
I
available birds are
can.
in flight.
Looks like 2 coming in, so those are already in queue. 1 is out in the AO. Where's the 4th one? I want the 4th one.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
Okay. We'll go get eyes over the base then again. Try a couple more calls. But we might be able to pick up some targets of opportunity out here. Although for what, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be getting any experience points for this. I've gotten my task done.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
It's all jammed up. Yeah, here's all 4 in the AO now. This is going to be slow going.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
It's clear, bro.
Yeah, you taking a bird out of here?
Nah, not yet.
Okay, roger that.
I
Yeah, I'm trying to
kinda
get one
wanna
back to
wait.
base.
Gotcha. Go for it, bro.
Yeah, I think I was able to pick up a couple guys here, so I don't know what the cycle's looking like. There might be some more that that end up coming up here. All right.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
I need a chopper. Oh, where's this guy going to? He's coming to Delta 2. Oh, okay. So Delta 2, can I get a waypoint over there? There we go. I want a waypoint where that guy's at. Because that's another one. Let's go ahead and foot march our way over there. Maybe this won't take long. So I've got another LZ I can scope out down there. And let's see if that is too bad. Delta 3 is another one that I could go to. Keep an eye on these roads. Always a place to pick up the random straggler hanging out there. Or if they're manning checkpoints. So, Tuna, you were watching a movie that was making you cry. What movie was that? I don't think you told me the name of it. That's a very interesting trail. I wonder where that leads to. That takes me up there. It's a winding road that shoots all the way out there. Oh, your name's coming in blue. I can barely see it. Is that Brian? Brian214 coming in on Twitch. What's going on, man? We are currently foot marching our way through the jungle. I've got another LZ in mind to go scout out that I haven't seen yet. Oh, dude, I am really liking Gray Zone. And the thing about this being just like so pre-alpha, and they haven't had any major updates yet. It's so fun and playable right now that I am really looking forward to some of these updates, which, by the way, I think I've heard they do have a major one on the way. So, super excited to see what all that includes. I think maybe day-night cycle, from what I hear, which should really change up some of the dynamics here. But I hope some more like quality of life type stuff, UI changes, things like that. Weapons durability. I think I saw weapons durability there. Brian, okay, now your name's coming in red. Okay, now I can see you there. Yeah, I had blue on blue going on for your name. I've been able to put in a few hours in this game. I kind of bounced between this and Tarkov. Ooh, we're going to have to cross road at some point. Let's go ahead and do that here. So, you know, overall, without this being my main game, my progression is probably a little slower than others who focus a lot more. But man, this thing is dangerously close to becoming my main game. I'm really liking the community behind it. The community's coming together and doing some cool stuff with their events and all that. It's been pretty neat. All right, how far off am I from this thing? Looks like a couple clicks. Now that might be it. My waypoint I know is set off a little bit. Oh, did it give it to me? It gave it to me. Nice. Delta 2, cool. So in that case, let's see if I can catch a bird now.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
Oh, man. Okay. No birds. You wish you could put in more hours? Same, man. Yeah, I mean, on top of, you know, not wanting to completely get away from other games, the full-time employment gets in the way most of putting in all the gaming hours that I would like to put in. At the same time, very nice to have a career, you know? So, there's the balance there. So, Titanic, Notebook, Forrest Gump. Oh my god, you're naming some of the most sappy movies that I have ever seen. Those are very good. The Notebook, I don't think I've ever gone back to watch The Notebook again.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
This guy's coming to land in here. Is that bird already spoken for? It just says flying away. That one's going to Foxtrot. All right, flying away. Just get me back to base camp,
Request
please.
denied. All available birds are in flight.
Dude, what am I gonna do? Go through Fort Nereth? Well, where was that OP that I wanted to go check out? Was this it? There was something around here. I think it might be... Is it the top of this rock? Yeah, I think it's the top of this rock. Let's climb up here and see what's up there. How was the military life? So, I came from a military family, and the Army was just like what I was used to. You know, I started out doing the civilian thing, went to college first, did all that, and it was just kind of a calling for me. So I did my stint with the Army, and I really loved it. Sometimes I look back on it and really miss it. Other times I remember just how much the suck really sucked. So everybody tends to look back with rose-colored glasses at it. Oh, can I get up here easily? It's kind of a chonky path here. Ooh, getting stuck. There we go. There we go. Get up here. Brian, do you have any experience with the military? Come on, come on. Oh, I'm huffing and puffing. I am out of breath. Okay, I'm up here, and there is nothing here. Nothing here but some really good overwatch of Fort Nerith. Wow. I might need to come back up here with a rifle that can actually do something. Yeah, the objects aren't rendering for me at this distance. Okay, is this actually a named place? Doesn't seem so. All right. That did not give me anything. Oh, there's a motorcycle over there. This is kind of confusing me. I'm guessing maybe this is maybe a part of a task, maybe a future task here. Certainly they don't put something like this out here for nothing. So here's a flag and a motorcycle. I'm very confused. But wow, yeah, this offers amazing observation here. Perhaps if I had a rifle that had a scope that could get in a little bit further than 6 times, maybe these objects would render, maybe I'd be able to see bad guys. Maybe I'd be able to even shoot one. But definitely not with the equipment that I brought with me. Currently in 10th Mountain. Oh, right on. Okay. Active duty. Got a deployment in less than 2 years. 10th Mountain, man. How's New York treating you? I hear about Drum. They still call it Drum, right? They didn't change the name of Fort Drum. I hear those winters in Fort Drum are pretty brutal. All right, let's try to get this bird now. Maybe I'll have one available to me.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
I think that was another thing I heard them looking to improve upon is the availability of the transport. So, yeah, that would be nice. Get us a little bit more mobile in the map here.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
How we doing? Not terrible. Yeah, man, I heard winters in Fort Drum, pretty brutal. Most of the guys that I've known that have come through 10th Mountain are pretty hard dudes. So definitely mad respect. And I'm also curious, do you guys focus on mountain warfare out there? I took a look at the school. Go do a little bit of the Army Mountain Warfare School. So I wonder if that's in your guys' mission set. Winters are the best part of Drum? That's crazy, really? Dude, where are you from? You must come from somewhere like up north then. You might be the first person that I've heard say that. Energy and hydration, I'm looking all right. I really just need to get a frickin' helicopter.
Roger.
There we go.
I'm heading to Delta 2.
There we go, perfect. In 2 minutes. Very nice. The winters being the best part of drum. I've never heard that before. My places have all been, for the most part, kind of hot in the South. So Benning, which I can't remember what they call it now. Benning, Fort Moore, I guess is what they call it now. Fort Moore, the summers there are absolutely brutal. But that got me ready to go up to North Carolina. So Fort Bragg, which I guess is now Fort Liberty. The summers of Bragg are not nearly as brutal. And the field exercises are very similar, right? You have all the pine needles and all that. So the terrain's very similar. Big fan of Bragg, too.
Moving out. ETA, 1 minute.
Definitely center of the universe out there. Definitely a meat grinder, though. Good place to be from in the Army, I'd say. "40 seconds. This is my guy coming in.
This is Raven, arriving shortly near your position. ETA, 30 seconds.
Originally from New York. Okay, well, that explains it then. You got to stay close to home. Window is currently open, and you're thinking about Bragg. Okay. I mean, I would recommend it. That is definitely a place to do well at and shine.
Here, move it, go!
Yeah, definitely lots of opportunities at Bragg, so... Oh, no, sir, I most definitely did not do 20. I did about 8, it was about 8 years. Most of that would have been at Bragg, and then I did a few years out here at Carson before I ended up getting out. I know I look like I did 20. How about yourself? Do you plan on making a 20-year career out of it? How long have you been in so far? And that is pretty nice being so close to home, isn't it?
Get ready, 1 minute.
I kind of like that. My schooling was a little bit closer to home, so, you know, whenever I went through the schoolhouse, always got to see family quite often. That was really nice.
Approaching the LZ, 30 seconds.
Hope you can make it to 10. Did 2 years. Okay, right on. You're getting there, man. It's one. I'm assuming you're enlisted. One enlistment at a time as you go through. And the funny thing is, man, they always find some point in your career where they're like, you know, if you just re-up, you're going to go on to the next school. That's like the next part of your career. They've got incentives to keep you there. You really have to like make the conscious decision that I'm not going to keep doing this. So,
Completed. Good
you
to
know,
have you back.
your first contract quickly becomes your second contract. And before you know it, you're like, well, shoot, I might as well go ahead and do the full 20. Super easy to do. The time definitely does fly at some point. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like it. All right. Let us go ahead and get my GSSHs back. I shouldn't have dropped those to begin with. Got some optics to sell. Let's get unloaded here. Okay, we will need to do a little self-care out here. Clear out my painkillers. Little food we picked up along the way. My MOS, I was a 12 series. I'm a combat engineer. And so I was actually... Might want to put fingers in ears for this one. I was on the officer side, my friend. Engineer officer. Got to play with a lot of explosives. About the funnest part of my job. How about yourself? What's your MOS? Where's all my food at? Just up here, we'll go ahead and keep the candy bar on me. Okay, medicals are looking good. I need to turn in those notes. And restack my 855. And we should be good to run. All right, whose is that? Invaders from afar. Cool. Banshee, I got a new guy. Cool. All right. Look at that. We are progressing. All right, we got new stuff to trade with Artisan because it looks like we just ranked her up to level 2. So a couple more AK platform, Mosin stuff. It's all right. What's Banshee got? Oh, Banshee's got some shotgun stuff. And the M700 for sale. Nice. Head and hands, man. I understand it. Wheel mechanic right on. Okay. Oh, you got to deploy with the 12 Bravo? So you know they're kind of unhinged, right? They're a little weird. I guess you gotta be if you're gonna go 12 Bravo. But wheeled mechanics, man. Yeah, I've had plenty of experience with wheeled mechanic guys. Last unit that I was in, we had tons of strikers. Eliminate the leader of the hostile group occupying the sawmill. Ooh, I haven't seen the leader at sawmill. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I love my mechanics. I always had fun with the mechanics. So if you're looking at Bragg, do you have your eyeball on any units out there? Or are you just looking to get sucked up in the second? Go jump out of some planes. All right, I think we offloaded just about everything. We need to top up and split. Beautiful. Mags are looking good. I don't recall what my rifle was at, though. Must have been full. Looking good, looking good. All right, I'm going to go take this time to hit latrine. I will be right on back. Let's see. Goal is to make it to selection someday. Let the ball roll from there. 82nd offers some cool opportunities. So I would say that is a good plan then. If you want to go through selection, being at Bragg makes that probably the easiest process. So it's also probably not super difficult to get a slot over at Bragg. Get you a slot to go there. Start training up. Get yourself selection ready. Go talk to guys who have been through the process because they'll be able to give you the insights into how to pass, what to expect. I'm gonna sell these AKMNs. I don't really dig the AKs here. Take the money instead. All right, plenty to sell off there. Yeah, I mean, if you go 82nd, you'll have the very first thing checked off. I mean, besides being at Bragg to begin with, you'll be airborne qualified. So there you go. Tick that box off. $630 off of those. Decent. Okay. So this is the hostile leader of the hostile group occupying the sawmill. I'm not even sure I really know what that guy looks like. Task is timber. Because we might go through sawmill again then. Timber. What does dude look like? Okay, so he's rocking a high-cut helmet at least. I've probably killed him before as I've been down there then. Definitely looks familiar. Bandpaw, I still need that stupid key. Blue Lagoon we can go check out. I haven't been out there yet. That's the rebel leader, the gang leader in Bandpaw, and Hunter's Paradise we still need 5. So, Hunter's Paradise, let's do Hunter's Paradise, and then come back in through the sawmill area again. Yeah, and we'll see how that goes. Looks like we have somebody up there over at Hunter's Paradise already. Hopefully he doesn't kill everybody.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
All right, 176,000. Where's Gunny at? We're like a quarter of the way up to 3. And then hopefully he's got some really good stuff at level 3, because this is decent stuff at level 2. What of his tasks do I need to do? So that's Blue Lagoon. Been trying to get Gunny to level 2 forever now. About how far away are you? Because I just really had to focus on just his tasks. And that got me through to level him up to 2. And then when you're at 2, I'd say you have everything that's going to run you really well. So you can pick up the M4. You've got some decent scopes that you can throw on the M4. And by decent, I mean you can throw on a Spectre DR. So if you like being able to switch from the 1 to 4, that's good. And then the 8.55, probably some of the better ammo to run right now. About 75% of the way there, right on. Yep, and really the only way to get through rep here is to knock out those tasks, right? So I don't know if you have much experience on Tarkov. It's a little different than that, right? Because you gotta also keep in mind how much money that you're spending with your traders there. So we run tasks. Got to get him to level 3. He wants me to go to a Blue Lagoon. Oh, that's gosh, I don't have any landing zones there. That means I'm gonna have to move down from India. And I don't think you guys want to see me foot march all the way through the jungle again.
Roger, Raven is in the air.
So we'll head up to Hunter's Paradise again, see if we can get those kills. This guy, Billy 97 though. Guaranteed Billy 97
Moving out. ETA
is going through and
30
clearing out everybody. Okay, a couple cans of pate. We got a bottle of water. But I might... yeah, I might need to stack up a little bit more. Just to be sure. Okay, that is...
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
That is my guy. Okay, cool.
Strap in, we're heading
I remembered
out.
my headset. So my go-to loadout, you're kind of looking at it. I mentioned that I have the M4A1. So I think the only thing on my M4 that I cannot purchase right now is the Razor HD. So I'll bet that's going to be level 3. I'm going to keep an eye out for that one. If it wasn't for this, I'd be throwing on the Spectre DR. I think most everything else can be pieced out in a similar fashion at level 2, at least pretty close to it. So I got to do the M4 platform, load up on the 8.55, because that'll do you well for the amount of money it takes. I don't think 8.56 is really any better. Go with the 8.55 AP. And then from there, I mean, the Lancer's probably about the best plate carrier that I can get as far as protection goes, but you don't have that many spaces. So you have a trade-off there. The GSSH is supposed to be like the most crisp audio in the game for a headset. So I don't really make too big of a deal about the headset. But I do run this when I've got them. I've not really played around with the helmets too much either. Just whatever I've had on hand that's, you know, at least like a level 3 alpha is something I keep going with. And then always make sure to have the construction earmuffs with you because you get to switch out between your construction earmuffs and your hearing protection, because then, you know, it makes things so much better. The helicopter's so loud without it. Bass is so loud without it. I just switch back and forth. Makes it a little bit easier. What I hope they do with the earmuffs, you know, if you've played with any Ops Core amps or Peltors or anything like that, like you can toggle or select the amplification on those things. You can turn that all the way off. And my recommendation for the game is that they do that, because people, you know, people will just switch out between the yellow construction earmuffs and actual headsets. And I don't think that they need to, right? It should replicate more like real life, where you can just flip a switch on your headset.
We're getting close.
Your hearing
1
protection
minute.
closes off, and you're not going to hear all the noise out here. So fingers crossed they do something like that. That would be nice. Replicate those headsets in real life, right? But yeah, so that's the loadout that I run with now. We'll see what happens when I get level 3.
Get ready. 30 seconds.
I have seen some guys run, they'll switch out the barrel on the Mark 18, which I think maybe is called the DDM4 now. I think they changed up the name on that stuff. They'll switch out the barrel for the longer barrel on the DDM4, and it actually gets tighter groups. It's more accurate that way. I haven't gotten that far to do that yet, but I have seen the proof of the tightening of the group on it. So
Spread out.
that'd be interesting to play with. I'd like to do that. All right, go catch a bush here. Let's switch out my headset. All right, is Homeboy still out here? He is. Billy97 looks like he's coming back to the LZ, though. Which means he's probably cleared everybody out. Gosh darn it, Billy. Hopefully you left me somebody. I just need 5. I need 5, and then I don't need to come back here for kills. Howdy. Yeah, if he was very nonchalantly walking around out here, that does not bode well. Probably going to be really quiet again. Okay, double check, make sure I've got auto. We'll scooch back to about 2 times magnification to get through here. You don't want to make the mistake of being over magnified when you get close up. You end up losing your ADS, not being able to see anybody. Becomes something of a problem. So you can always scale up when you have a target at distance, right? You can take your time and do it. But the other way around, if you're having to snap ADS and someone's way too close, that is a problem. Problem I've run into far too many times. Brian, thank you for the follow, brother. I've had a great time talking with you, man. So yeah, hope you do stop on by here. Let me know about your decision with Bragg. I hope you get out there. And let's keep in touch, man. Bragg. I need to stop calling it Bragg. I guess it's Liberty, right? Hope you get out to Liberty. Old habits die hard. It'll always be Bragg to me. It's just in my heart. Yeah, this is going to be quiet out here. All right, brother. Yeah, you have a good evening out there. So quiet. Probably not going to be anybody in here. Nope. Shadow's messing with me. And I will relieve people of their T1s all day. That's all I need. Make a little bit of money while I'm out here. All right, that suppressed fire was pretty close. There's got to be somebody else out here then. And these all look like fresh kills in here. So where are they coming in at? If these guys had better ammo, that'd be nice. But I think they're just running FMJ. Yeah, just FMJ. Okay, nothing really there. Oh, Yarface. Okay, right on. Yarface. I'm sorry, your name came up in blue. It's kind of hard to read there for me. How many people on the map at the same time? You know, I'm actually not sure what the limit is. And it also depends on what faction they are as to whether or not I can see them. So like this guy, these guys are both on my faction. I wonder if I get back to base if it'll tell me how many people are in this server at the moment. Given the state of, like, there's nobody out here, like everybody's dead, there might be too many people on the server at once. They've already cleared through here. I can't get my task done. So these guys are already checked out. I might be able to catch the random dude patrolling through here. So if it's like equal numbers out of the 3 factions, let me get set down out here. We've got 3 up here up north with me. We got 3 over at Midnight Sapphire. So a total of 6. There's probably somebody in here. There's 7 down there at Blue Lagoon. Looks like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 maybe over here at base. So you've got, I mean, at least a dozen here just on my side. 16 per faction? Okay, that makes sense. Phantom Raider coming in on Twitch there. 16 per faction, so up to 48. That sounds about right. And man, that sounds like a lot of people for the amount of space that we're competing for. All right, I am over on the side. Let me see if I can catch a bird. We wanted to get Sawmill. We need to kill
Negative.
the
All
leader
birds
at
are currently
Sawmill.
dispatched.
I wonder how the best way to get out to Blue Lagoon. I wonder what that's going to look like. So I don't have any LZs out there. I'm just going to have to foot march out to Blue Lagoon at some point.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
All right, we'll keep checking to see if we get anybody else populated in here. What's up?
Talking to me? Talking to me?
I don't see anybody else out here.
Oh, shit, man.
Oh, actually, I do see somebody else out here. Hey, what's up?
Hey, oh.
You surprised me. You blended in too well out there.
Don't poke him.
Yeah, that got pretty pokey.
You don't know who that guy is? Don't poke him. What did I tell you about online safety?
Oh, man. I'm guessing that the people playing get a little loopy. A lot of action or a little slower place like Tarkov. So that's a funny question, and I think it all depends on the timing of your raid. If you go into one of these areas and it's like a fresh populating of all the bad guys, you get into some pretty hairy gunfights. But just like I'm having an experience with it tonight, I'm coming through areas that have already been cleared out for the most part. So unless I've got a task that is just like, you know, go find this intel and bring it on back, it's kind of hard to find targets from time to time. That and the birds. So it's a mixed bag. Let's try to get down to Sawmill here.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
And so that's another thing, yeah. With all the players here, the amount of birds that you can get is kind of limited. So being able to move from area to area, unless you want to go on foot, can be kind of tough. I guess this dude's going to follow me around. He must be a little bored. I'm guessing there's probably no money in the till here. Yeah. Look like that's been all looted through.
I already got the money. $72.
Yeah, it's empty.
Just like my soul.
Oh, interesting. So there's blood in here. I wonder if that's part of any task.
Backpack in here.
Interesting.
Happy one.
Depends on what area you head to. Places like Nerith, Tiger Bay, Midnight Sapphire get pretty wild. That's actually, yeah. There's a lot of good truth to that. I think this place gets worked over so hard. It's kind of on the smaller side. I've got 5 more dudes that I need to kill here, and it's probably going to take several times for me to get through and find a good population of bad guys at this little section of the map here. That guy got killed on a table. So looting is also very different than in Tarkov. There's not really like high tier loot yet. Chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but my method for making a little bit of money is just really taking optics. Kind of the best single slot items that I can take here to sell. Yeah, these are the same bodies that I saw last time. So I think this place is due for a repopulation. Let's see. So Nerith, Tiger Bay, Midnight Sapphire. I don't know if I've got anything left in those areas. This one here is for Sawmill. Banpa. That's another one of those like smaller villages. Blue Lagoon would be a good one. Phantom typically take the whole CQA one. Goes for around 391. That's actually not bad. If it doesn't take a whole lot of space. And Hunter's Paradise. Yeah, I still got 5 more to kill out here. It sounds like we got more company as well. Bird coming in the Fox one. Yeah, the looting so far kind of on the low end. Nothing super awesome to come away with. So all of that said, there's a good roadmap in place for improvements on the game. So hopefully things get really good with this next more major update that they come out with here. Or just take the upper. Okay, yeah, so I saw someone had left the CQ lower. So perhaps they're doing the same thing that you do. And that might be a little bit better money for space. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I've got a key. I haven't been to a room in here yet. Let's see, it looks quiet around here. So, what room was it? It is 102. I wonder if there's anything good in 102. Oh no, are these not numbered? Am I even in the right area? I don't know if it's part of the hotel. I just assumed that it would be. I'll have to start jiggling some locks, see if any of these are locked. Or maybe it was that door that was open and someone's already been through. Save spacing gives a decent amount. Yeah, I'll have to give that a shot. So that's going to be the trick, right? Is the money per space. Let's see how I'm doing here. Need to do a little... Didn't want to do that, but whatever. We'll use the tuna. The revolver. Oh, is that what that is? The revolver in 102? I think I already did that one. Yeah, if that's the case, then I don't need it. Let's see here. What was that task? Do a quick cheat here. Revolver. We'll do 102. Is it True Grit? I'll bet you that's what it was. Yeah, motel room 102. Okay. That's a little disappointing then. I don't need 102. I think that was one of those tasks. I came down here, 102 was open, went ahead on in and got it. Yeah, ho-hum Hunter's Paradise, come on. I need some targets. That dead body's still there, so we'll see what the availability of helicopters is like. Beverly, just signed an 11 X-ray contract? I would not say that you are effed at all. Why would you be? That's gonna be a fun time. You are going on the biggest adventure of your life. Going as an 11X, that's awesome. I think life goes at a quicker pace in Regiment. But overall, you get to play by a little bit more big boy rules, I think. And I'm just speaking from the perspective of, like, big army rules. Regiment is definitely the place to be. So no, if you dig jumping out of planes, blood, guts, and gore, and a lot of running and rucking, that 11 X-ray contract will do you good then. If you ain't Cav. Roger. Yes, while never having served in a Cav unit myself, I have had Cav battalions along with me, so I'm very familiar with the Cav mindset. You guys say, if you ain't Cav, we generally say death before dismount. But no, I kid. Your hats and spurs are awesome. I dig them. From time to time, I like to dress like a cowboy, too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cav is being phased out? This is news to me. Sawmill. I can't even think straight now.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to Foxtrot 1.
All right, we got a few minutes there. We need to talk about this. Cav is being phased out? In what way? What are they doing there? I mean, we've got entire cavalry divisions. Huh. So are they gonna like, are they gonna give those cav units different missions now and switch out their equipment, or? Wonder how that's gonna work. That's odd. And they get the fancy little cord too. So you're definitely going to go get yourself a blue cord. As far as anything fancy like a fourragere. What fourragere does the regiment wear? I'm actually not too sure off the top of my head. There's a few of them out there. Belgian, French. That's what you saw. They were talking about them taking down to just HHC for most units. Down to like one platoon. Interesting. Okay. That's what you're saying. Could have been Cav, Scout, or Tanker, but they don't get the blue cord. I guess not, right? Like if you're a 19 series Cav guy, maybe not. But you have 11 series guys who are in Cav units. Right? It's not necessarily exclusive. But, you know, the blue cord being MOS dependent, yeah. That all depends on the MOS rather than the unit that you serve in. But some units will get the cord no matter what your MOS is. And that's more based off of like unit lineage, battles and all that. Even better, you get gold. Right on. Interesting. So I gotta ask then, have you done a spur ride being a Cav guy? I do remember the Cav guys in my old unit getting ready to do spur rides, and that sounds just like most other hazing events in the military. It sounds just awful. Something that you're really glad to be over with.
This is Raven, arriving shortly near your position. ETA, 1 minute.
All right, come on, bird. 1 minute. All right, and then we go down to Sawmill. I'm eyeballing Blue Lagoon. I still don't know
Raven reporting.
how I'm getting out there.
ETA, 30 seconds.
I suppose I could just walk straight from base camp. Because India 2, Bravo 2, they're all just about as far away. Maybe go hit Bravo 2 and just skirt the road heading down the Blue Lagoon. I need to go discover an HLZ down there.
Landing, get in, go! Get ready, we're moving out.
Way back in the day. It's fun to look back on, but no, not so much fun in the moment. Like most things, Army, I think that holds true. Have I been to Tiger Bay? Let me take a look at the map. So, Tiger Bay. I don't believe I've had any missions in Tiger Bay yet. I have not gone through there. But I imagine there's probably some LZs around here I need to keep an eye for, right? Like the one to the south here? I imagine there's probably one to the south. That'll get me down from Tiger Bay to Blue Lagoon. So I wonder if this guy is anywhere near where the HLZ is at. In any case, I mean, what am I going to do? I can go to India 2 work my way through Tiger Bay down the Blue Lagoon.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
But yeah, just no tasks in Tiger Bay quite yet, as far as I know. I have stuff like kill the rebel leader and all that. I don't know which part it's in there. I wouldn't go through there from India. I don't imagine I should, right? That's going to be a real hot area. Not unless I want to get into a real bad gunfight. Go from India through Tiger Bay to get through there. Tiger Bay looks like a gigantic area full of really bad guys. So probably something I want to do a little bit more deliberately. It's hard with level 3 gear. I don't have level 3 gear either, so that would probably be extremely hard for me. Maybe the next time I have my bros with me, we can run a squad down there. All right, let's get us switched out here. And then I think I found what was going on with the hostiles. I just need to kill the hostile leader. So roll the dice. Is my hostile leader even going to be alive down here? OSIT is 24 weeks now. Can only imagine the games, the FF games. I'm trying to keep it family friendly with my own language here. The FF games we were going to do to pass the time. Well, OSIT, I can tell you, if you go in there with a good sense of humor and just understand what the drill sergeants are there to do, I think you'll have a good time. You just got to understand coming into it that it's all really theater, right? They're all mind games, and it's all meant to train you. And for as much bluster as a drill sergeant will yell with, drill sergeants don't actually hate you. They don't want to see you fail. They want you to succeed. And if they're good drill sergeants, they will help you succeed, right? They will train you. They will set you up for success. So, lucky me, I had the drill sergeant of the cycle as my senior drill sergeant. So, I mean, I was lucky to have a great drill sergeant. And I hope that you have a great drill sergeant as well. Hoping because your prior service. Okay, well, you understand then. You know the deal. So your prior service getting into 11 X-ray? Is that what's going on then? Yeah, you already know what it's all about then. Oh, so it should be a breeze then. Just hope your body's ready for it. That'll be the rough part. I'm already at 6? No way. Come on. Boom, he's down. There we go. Limited ammo selection because of prior service. Oh, really? Okay, I was not aware of that. Oh, I got 2 of them down here. So one's going to get alerted as soon as I shoot the other. Yeah, you missed the suck. Well, the good news is there's still plenty of suck out there for you. Plenty to go around. 89 SFAP score, but your choices were 11X, Cav, or Tanker. I would say that you made the correct decision. There are others in the chat that might disagree. So 11 X-ray coming in as prior service. You didn't so happen to be airborne qualified already coming in, are you? So I'm curious how that would work. If you aren't, of course, you're going to get a slot for airborne school and all that. On your way through RASP. Hope to go to airborne school. Okay, yeah, right on. No, I don't think you have to hope. I think you will easily secure a slot for airborne school. Yeah, you'll get you'll spend plenty of time down there at Fort Moore, going through all your initial schooling stuff. But I was just thinking, maybe if you were already airborne qualified, maybe that's something that they could. There's somebody under there. Something that they would cut out of the pipeline for you. Wish I could see his head. I wonder if that's the boss. Okay, so he's in the warehouse. But I don't think I've got an easy way to get down there. Okay, he's in the far side warehouse. Maybe we get down there and close through it. 18 X-ray goes to RASP. 11 X-ray is 11 Bravo or Charlie. Wait. 18 X-rays. 18 X-rays are not going to need to go through RASP necessarily, right? Those guys are on a course to Special Forces selection. But RASP is specifically for the regiment, so 11 X-rays, you're going to be going to RASP. I think, right? Am I just wrong? 11 X-rays, you going Ranger? Or am I thinking wrong? Oh, okay. Oh, so you have a choice then, I guess, to go from coming in as an X-ray to choose if you're going to go Bravo or Charlie or some other 11 series. Is that how that works? Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were coming in under a Ranger contract there. I think in any case, though, if that's something that you'd want, you'd be able to volunteer for it. It's random. Right on. Okay. Have to try to get a Ranger slot once you're in the unit. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering how things kind of changed up there. I'm kind of an old-timer, so, you know, height of the GWAT was kind of my experience. And in that case, I mean, they were looking for 18 X-rays. They were taking really any geek off the street, trying to put them through selection. You could easily get a Ranger contract with your recruiter and pretty much be set up to get straight through RASP and Airborne and all that. That was not the kind of thing that you really had to wait for your unit to get you set up for. Ooh, damn. So, yeah, you know, like needs of the Army, right? I suppose the more fun stuff that's popping off around the world, the more chances you have to go do fun things, right? Oh, took my eyes off the ball there. Oh my God. Not an opportune time to be in the grenade animation there. 33, but passed for a 23-year-old. Right on. Hopefully you got enough cartilage there. They're still doing that, but being prior service, they treat you like they're doing you a favor by letting you back in. Understood. Okay, so how many years prior service did you have then? Like what kind of service gap are we talking about? Ooh. Ooh, where's that shooting coming from? It didn't feel like that was anywhere near me. Gosh, I will be really sad if they end up capping me off and I have to come back out here to collect up my dead body. I'm not really about that. Oh. Come on, dude, die. That took an entire magazine of 32 rounds to do. Rough. 3 years active duty, been out 5 with a medical discharge. Right on. Hello. These guys are getting serious now. And I have got about 3 stacks of ammo left before we get into a serious situation here. Hopefully that made it over to the other side of the fence. Sounds like it might have. Ooh, nope, still shooting at me. An 88 kilo watercraft operator. Watercraft. Like, did you work with engineers, perhaps? As an 88 kilo? Ooh. They're still taking pot shots at me. I think that's probably up the hill. Okay, right on. So I'm familiar with some of the like the bridge equipment, the bridging equipment that they have with the watercrafts. Is that the kind of stuff that you do? They get attached to soft. Okay, right on. So did you pilot like ribs? The inflatables? Ooh, don't get stuck in there. Come on. Just a little stuck in the map here. All right, whoever is shooting at me still has a beat on me. I'm a little concerned about that. That's just for the special boys. Right on. So what type of craft did you... There they are. What type of craft were you piloting then? Okay, is that everybody? At least everybody down here. The LCM 8 series, okay. Are those... The LC, is that a landing craft then? Well, I don't know what to think about all this. I've managed to kill a bunch of people down here. But where's the boss? And also, this is Sawmill. I've already done the kill task down here. Landing craft mechanical, got it. Imagine the landing craft from Normandy, but the Vietnam era version. Understood. Okay, nobody out this way. Check all the bodies for the office key. Let's go see if I can find the office key. I don't think I've got it. Let me double check here. BP Hut, Web. Yeah, I've got... That's Bandpaw. That's Hunter's Paradise. Ooh, maybe I left my key wallet back behind for this particular area. Well, let us go take a look. Perhaps these guys have something that I don't. Okay, nothing on him. 74 foot long, 24 foot wide, 4-foot draft with a ramp on the front. That sounds exactly like a landing craft that I'm thinking of. Yeah, now I gotta remember where I dropped all these dudes at. Probably should have been checking them a little bit closer as I walk through. I do like how they all lined up for me. That was very nice of them. Whew, getting a little turned around here. You'll be envious if I find it. Finished all the missions, still don't have it. You were in 7th TBX, 18th Airborne Corps, Logistics Brigade, right on. Very familiar with 18th Airborne Corps. '18th Airborne Corps has like nearly the entirety of the army underneath them. Actually, yeah, the soldier who was here earlier, 10th Mountain. 10th Mountain still falls under 18th Airborne Corps, don't they? That always felt like an odd pairing. We had all the airborne units. Yeah, we can hold on to that for now. All the big name people. 82nd, 101st. Which, some of us are airborne in name only. And then 10th Mountain. It's such an odd pairing. It's alright though, it works. It's just a command, isn't it? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me relieve him of that grenade. Since I seem to have burned all mine trying to kill these guys. So where is the boss? SM. Tonmai Haney Lumber Company. Okay, so that's the shed key down here. I have a shed key now. What can I do with it? Those mags are full. This mag is good. Old senior drill was from the 101st. He would talk up air assault so much. Oh, there's somebody back there. That is the boss. There we go. There we go. I kind of figured that would be him. turn off the radio. I kind of figured that would be him. I spotted him, and he looked like he had these military pants going on. Yeah. Let's rip the optic off this guy. And we'll take the boss's stuff instead. 545, does he have anything good? PP, I think PP's decent if I recall. But I'm not really rocking 545, if I'm being honest. Okay, I think that may have been all I needed to do down here. Let me double check my task list and then I can walk through a little bit more. 101st, if I can say, 101st, those guys are some pretty tough bastards. The way that they were in and out of Afghanistan, kind of at the time that I was in the Army, they had some absolutely rough rotations. Okay, that's Banpa, Blue Lagoon, Rebel Leader, I'm not entirely sure where that's at. Banpa again, and Hunter's Paradise for 5 more kills. So yes, I am good on Sawmill. Lidster49 on Twitch coming in. How's it going? Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Good to have you here. Those 101st guys, like I said, man, absolutely tough bastards. They can go ahead and talk as much as they want about air assault, and I will go ahead and listen. Beverly Cruster, there we go. Thank you for the follow there. I guess I finally convinced you. Ooh. Ooh. That one's a little bit more dressed up. Let's go ahead and take... Let's get the ACOG. Yeah, let's take the ACOG. We'll go ahead and drop that. We'll take the BT. Gosh, this is kind of a decent haul down here. I need to come down here and loot more often, I think. He was a psycho, great dude, though. Aren't they all, really? You gotta be a little off, I think. So air assault, I mean, air assault, arguably a little bit more relevant with recent conflicts than airborne has been. You know, it's been... Do I have the key? I do. Oh. Oh, what can I find in here? Anything good? Gosh dang. Okay, we've got more PP. We'll go ahead and take some of that. Let's rip off the Spectre DR. Dude, I am getting loaded up here. And another 32-round mag. I am definitely at my limit. This kind of sucks. Mango, what's going on? Mango, good to see you here. Beverly, did I sign up on a Ranger contract? I did not. So I came in. It was a little bit later in life. I'd actually already been through. I had my college degree, and so I came through OCS first. So just an officer contract, made my way from there. Ended up at Bragg for my first unit. So 82nd. Ooh, there are guys up there. Okay, I don't know if there was anybody else. I'm lucky they didn't tag me. That was real close. 2 guys. I wonder if they were guarding anything. If there's anybody else up here. High-speed officer type. It's not often I hear somebody talk up the officer corps. But I appreciate that. Yeah, I've always appreciated some of the more high-speed officers that I have had as bosses. You know, everybody likes to talk about the knuckle dragger infantry type. And being an OCS guy, like I didn't really dig West Pointers all that much. But there's some really sharp guys out there. And funny enough, the infantry does attract some really thoughtful, high-speed dudes. So they break the stereotype, you know? Everybody thinks of them as these knuckle dragger types. And a lot of them act that way. There's definitely a lot of talent out there as well. I need to get up to this LZ. I am huffing and puffing with how heavy I am. A lot of them are shit, but the good ones stand out and are appreciated. It's a good way of putting it. That really comes down to your leadership style, right? Good leaders will kind of reflect that. Right, and so that definitely plays into how much ego you've got. West Pointers have too much ego. I've definitely run into that type. There's always a mixed bag, right? Either way you go, either route. We need to get back and offload some of this crap here. Let's get back to
Raven,
base.
wheels up for Echo 2.
Perfect. Okay, we got a couple minutes there. Yeah, just like anywhere else you go. I've run into West Pointers that are complete douchebags. I've also ran into some really great officers who came through West Point. I've also sent a couple soldiers to West Point. I'm very proud of that. Very happy to have done that. Because I think that's really cool that not only do you come in as enlisted, but you don't necessarily take the route of OCS. We put you through being able to go to West Point, and I find that really cool. Those have got to be the West Point officers that come through with the best head on their shoulders, right? Most of the officers at your old unit weren't outstanding, unfortunately. Ooh, one of them's Leavenworth right now? That's rough. I don't know if we want to hear the story about that, but if you got any details that you can divulge, go ahead. That sounds rough. Really bad charges? Okay, we can leave it at that. Yeah, there are some things that...
This is Raven, arriving shortly near your position. ETA, 1 minute.
1 minute. There are some things like that I just don't Google his name. Oh. we can Google his name, I suppose. I don't know how far down that rabbit hole we want to go. Yeah, I've served with some guys who did some pretty bad things. Luckily, I've not.
Reporting. I'm on my way. ETA, 30 seconds.
Luckily, I've not served with anybody who has done bad things in service, right? So, you know, nothing combat related or anything like that. He made the news doing that. I'll check it out. Maybe we can have a conversation about it later. And I'll definitely take your word on that. If he deserved to stay in Leavenworth, you're making it sound like it is pretty rough. Check this out. I got a helicopter bug. Well, that doesn't bode well. I wonder if this means my server's timing out. That could very well be. The worst kind of crime you can imagine, I unfortunately can't imagine I'm extrapolating in my mind. I think I know what you're talking about, so I think we could probably leave it at that. Gosh darn it. My helicopter is dead. Yep, there it went. That's what I was expecting. All right. Well, so I guess the good news about that, let's go ahead and try to get back in. I think I come back with everything. We'll see if it's all still there. I'm going to go hit the latrine. I'll be right on back here. Okay, so it's got me back to base. Let's see here. Yeah, I was totally expecting that. So that's not. I think the first time I've had that happen, I was actually on the bird itself, and so I was like, "What the hell am I supposed to do now?" My feet dangling off the skids there, and after waiting for like a minute or two, the server connection dropped out. But I mean, the good news is I was trying to get back to base. I had all this crap, and so it just starts me back at base. So no loss. I'm just fine with that. If anything, it cut out my helicopter trip. All right. Well, so I guess the system worked in that particular officer's case. Sounds like he got UCMJ and UCMJ'd out to hell then. The key holder. This is what I was talking about. This was my other key holder. It looks like I've got NT and YBL stuff in here. So that's all Nom Taven and YBL. I guess I don't have the office key for Sawmill. That's kind of what it seems like. But that one is Sawmill. I do have space here. We can grab that. Okay, we'll do a little downloading. I don't need 545 here. So I can download that. We've got a 32 rounder, but I think this is probably most likely FMJ. Yeah, it's FMJ. And find somewhere to stick this 32 rounder. Get back on up here. He's doing 21 years of an 80-year sentence because of a plea deal. He pled to 21 years. That's how you know it was bad. Well, good. He can rot in Leavenworth then. It's all out. I've got EP I can hold on to. And I might actually hold on to the Spectre DRs. That's kind of the one that I go with. We've got a couple pieces that we'll hold on to here. Okay, may not need this. All right. me see where I was at with that task. I needed to turn anything in. We're complete there. Okay, so timber. We can close out with Banshee. Oh, and he's getting me a DDM4? Oh! I don't know if I had a... Maybe I had a DDM4 sticking around? If not, that is my first one. Retrieve the detonators. The detonators are at the sawmill. Cool. That's cool. I've been liking going to the sawmill. That's been pretty fun. Fort Nerith Stroll. Okay, so we need to go check out the different areas of Fort Nerith. That'll be fun. Still think breaching charges would be something that would be nice, or shoddy used to breach the lock. Oops. I agree. I like breaching personally, so yeah, I could see that having a place in this game. Maybe make it some like higher tier type of skill or something, because there's got to be some sort of scarcity to being able to get into those rooms. But the way that they're doing it with the keys makes it like a blocker for being able to do the task itself. So unless they moved over to like a trading system like Tarkov has, like the flea market, some of those keys you're just not going to find. Okay, Artisan doesn't have anything left for me. All my tasks are in progress there. Shaltor coming in on Twitch there. Thank you for the follow. Good to have you here. How's your experience with Gray Zone been? I definitely need to get my stacks of 855 going again here. That's all starting to get dwindled out. Haven't played for a couple weeks, so I think, crossed my fingers, I'm hearing rumors about the next update. I hope it's on the horizon. Because this next update is supposed to be another major one. I think it's going to a 0.2, so it's supposed to actually be a pretty significant upgrade here. Oh, let me switch out my yellow muffs. That's why it's so loud. Okay, this DDM4. Yeah, did I have any? I've got one. So, good pickup. Let me see if I can stash it somewhere around there. We'll get it up here. Stash is getting a little ratty now. Okay. Looking good. The 74M. Any reason why I would want to hold on to it? I just don't really run the AK platform yet. And at 545x39, I think I'm still sticking with 855. So, let's see how much money I can get for it. Stuck on keys for Tiger Bay. Yeah, that's the thing, dude. If you're not finding keys, you are kind of stuck, right? And I haven't heard any rumor about any type of flea market system or anything like that, so AKs are for communists, right on. Same. I feel the same way about that, and I don't know how Tarkov gets me to play with so many AKs. I just don't like all the Russian systems. I wish they'd have a little bit better selection for Western style platforms, particularly with the M4. I do like that they have like the Elva, the SIG MCXs, stuff like that. That's really cool because that's like next gen type stuff. They got the SIG Spear in there. And in Gray Zone, I'm hoping that they introduce some more weapons like that as well. That'd be really cool. I know that they've got more AKs. unfortunately, on the horizon. That's what they've said. More AKs. But yeah, absolutely love the M4. Okay, let's get some things sold off here. LMGs would be awesome. I agree. So if you're going out with a squad, like I got 4 guys on a bird, I would like one of those guys to have a saw of some sort. Oh, let's get it all. $1.92K. There we go. That was a decent haul. All right, I think we're looking pretty good to head back out. Food and water's looking decent. In basic, we had the M16, which you liked more. Easier to stay in formation with an M16 because of the longer buttstock. They were lighter too because they didn't have rails. So yeah, by the time I was going through, I had the M16A4. So I guess the best of both worlds. I had the big ass 20-inch barrel and the heavy stock on it and the rails. That was a beast. Those were intense. But boy, those didn't last very long with GWAT. They very quickly moved over to M4s after that. Ascertain the state of all official entrances into Fort Nerith. That's going to be a gunfight. Barracks, main entrance, fuel supply, airfield back entrance. So there's 4 entrances around Fort Nerith. There's airfield. Airfield entrance, it looks like 1, 2, ooh, I don't know, 3, 4. Yeah, my guess is it would be all around the perimeter there, mostly along the road. M4s are better in a vehicle. Absolutely agree with you on that one. Yeah, that 14.5-inch barrel. Your collapsible stock on that makes it for a fairly compact platform. It's going to be a crap show when AI starts using grenades. Yeah, come to think of it, I haven't had a grenade thrown at me. That's good. I have noticed in Tarkov that the AI have been using grenades, man, and they have just been lighting me up with grenades. So I'm not really looking forward to them using grenades here. Went through an 06, had bare bone M16s. Still, by 06, they would still be circular handguard M16s, right? Just like the really long circular hand-guarded M16s. That's what we had in 2016. It was also Fort Jackson, didn't have optics or anything. You know what? I don't know if any basic training or OSIT uses optics. I mean, maybe in the advanced part of OSIT, maybe you switch over to optics, but I had iron sights, all basic training. Pony coming in on Twitch. What's up? Good to have you here. We're trading army war stories here. Let me know if you got any. All right, so I think I have a pretty good idea for that task. Those look like the entrances I need to go scout out. So the good thing about having that 20-inch barrel, it made qualification super easy. Well, super easy. It made it easy. Because the grouping out of that 20-inch barrel was just, that thing was a tack driver. shooting expert. When you talk about shooting iron sights, it is difficult, but I feel like that the M16A4 just made it easier to achieve. And then once you get out of there and you go to your unit and you're using an ACOG for qualification, like you could throw rocks and hit your targets. Optics are expensive to train basic. Yeah, so it ain't happening. 300 was pretty easy. Absolutely. Definitely preferred qualification with the M16. Same. Yeah, because in the unit then, if you didn't have any type of magnified optic, you had like the CCO, right? The red dot. And I don't think that was much easier than doing iron sights, if I'm honest. It's not like you could be able to actually see your target any better, like with a magnified optic. And when you're shooting out to those 300 meters, being able to actually acquire your target's the hard part, right? Being able to see it out that far and identify it and then take the shot. So with the CCO, I don't think you're in any better of a position there. We still have these damn hostiles we have to get at Hunter's Paradise. Still got 5 of those. And then detonators. Okay, do I know how many detonators I need to go get? Let me go see if I can find some intel on that. We got Gray Zone, Warfare, EOD. My unit, we had M4s with iron sights, so tough to hit the 300. That's got to be like the worst of all worlds. Maxim coming in, man. Maxim, are you going to play some Tarkov PvP before wipe? Well, I'd say yes. A soft yes. I'll play some PvP. I think we should set up a day to where we're going to do some PvP Tarkov. If it's just me solo, probably not. I don't have anything to gain from doing PvP in Tarkov anymore. I'm waiting for wipe, so we can all start on the same foot. But if we're going to do some duos, some trios, get lemons in on it, definitely down for some PvP Tarkov. The only optics we had were thermals for the heavy weapons. Oh. So it's either iron sights or thermals? That's pretty intense. Maxim, I will most definitely hit you up when that's in the plan. Brother, you're like, are you available for Tarkov pretty much any night of the week? Or is there a specific day that's going to work better for you? Because I need to plan that stuff out. Okay, we go down to Sawmill. It's like in the front offices. Oh no, do I need a key? I do need the key. I need the office key. That's what we're talking about. Okay, you guys were telling me that you needed the Sawmill office key, huh? And that's what I need it for. Sawmill office key. Well, that ain't good. If I don't have the Sawmill office key, I'm not getting in there. Which I don't. This week, the wife comes back at the end of the week, probably Friday. Okay, yeah, let's coordinate that, man. We'll do some PvP Tarkov. Maybe we get some more of the boys in on it too. Get like a little squad going. I don't know. How have the raids been? I've been hearing that it's kind of dead with the late wipe. There aren't a whole lot of people out there for PvP servers. Have you been having many interactions out there? Shaltor, key struggle is the end game. Absolutely. That's what I'm finding here. I'm running into tasks now where I can't find the key for it anymore. Unit mostly did cargo ops type of stuff, though. Ship to shore logistics, usually riverine ops training. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense on the logistics side of the house, yeah. So it's been good. Lots of chads. I'm going to get shredded, dude. You know I'm part Chad. I'm part Chad in Tarkov. I can get it done, but I'm usually going to be on the losing end of that gunfight. So EOD probably not happening. Not unless I find that stupid office key. I also need to find the key for Banpaw. So we might need to go and kill people there. Try to find that key. Yeah, I see a couple for Bandpaw. So Bandpaw and Hunter's Paradise. That kind of looks like what needs to happen here. Let's go ahead and get a bird out to Bandpaw. 'Cause at the very least, I want to search people for the keys.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
Of course. Of course. Okay, ammo stitch is looking good. Yeah, I want to go find that Elder BP key. Nah, you're a big deal in PvP. One time I even carried you. I don't seem to remember that, Maxim. I'm having a hard time remembering when I ever carried you. It's usually the other way around. Always check the box at 10. Let's see it. People actually drop keys there? For real? I know people are generous. I don't know if they've been that generous. Yeah, no keys in there. But now that I know people drop keys there, I should be doing that. Once I find maybe some duplicates, drop them off for people. You know, give back, get some good karma out of that. I was getting killed each time before I even shot a bullet. Old Heads had story from the height of GWAT about doing rotations and being attached to more conventional units. Anything can happen if the demand is there. You killed the team of 2 that killed me? Okay. I remember that. So one time. That was the one time. And dude, that was a good raid for me. I can go back and clip that. I probably should. If I didn't already. That was a while ago. There is a way to get into Elder without the key. Really? To get into Elder, are you jumping in through a window or something? Because that's like the 2-story shack out there, right? It's like a 2-story or a 3-story shack out there. The only other way that I can think to get in would be through the window. A Bandpaw.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
I'd be curious if they patched it. I did hear that there were some things that were like kind of exploits that they were patching out. Jump on the railing and then jump into the window. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. You could do a little bit of parkour to get in there. Maxim, you know that I was using my my little AK-74. I may have had PP ammo at best.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
I want to say that was a lucky spray. Those dudes ended up shooting you, and I just sent a lucky spray down their way. And when they stopped shooting back at me, I felt a little bit better.
Request denied. All available birds are in
My
flight.
upcoming Chad build. Shaltor, I am rocking Mithras at the moment. Which one do you claim? What colors do you rock, brother? You know I roll with Mithras. Still worked last week? Well, we'll see if we can parkour our way in there, at the very least.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
If I can catch a bird. Where the hell are these birds at? I got 1 coming in, 2 going out. This guy's going to Juliet 3, which I have not found yet. I need to get to India. Where's this guy going? Okay, this guy's going to base camp. No.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
I got more coming in. Base camp to Lima 3. So these guys are picking up dudes outbound.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
Mithras as well. Right on. Okay. Might have the keys, Shaltor. We might need to hook up for a raid sometime then if you got all these keys.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
And see, that's how the Gray Zone community works. We all help each other out around here. Honestly, I found the Gray Zone community to be extremely cool about things like that. Juliet 3 is where the teammate is south of Tiger Bay. Got you. So all this around here is going to be the Juliet stuff, huh? Interesting. And that guy, actually, no, I think that might be a different name now. I wonder what's going on there. There's been an icon kind of hanging out there in the south for a while now. I wonder what they got happening.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
Juliet. Oh, I could have taken Juliet to get to Tiger Bay then. Ooh, that's what I need to go get HLZs, right? I should look at helicopters coming inbound, see where they're going, and if they're going to a place that I haven't been yet, jump on. Jump on so I can go discover a new one. That is Juliet 3. Right south of Homeboy there. Okay. Cool.
Request denied.
Yeah, I
All
do need to
available
keep an
birds
eye
are
out
in
for
flight.
birds going into some interesting areas. Mithras is the only correct answer. I agree with you. Mithras is the way to roll. I mean, it was really kind of a roll of the dice. I got into Gray Zone Warfare initially before my boys did, so I told them, I was like, hey, we're going Mithras. That's how it's going to be. Some of my other friends were going like Crimson and stuff, and you know, we ended up being enemies that way. So we don't want too much ill will. Flying away. Come on, get me a bird.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
Want to get India. J2 is west of that location by the pond. J1 is north-northwest. Okay. So here's the pond. Got it. And then north-northwest, we're probably talking like up around in here. Crimson is for psychos? So I have heard that about Crimson, yes. And LRI is for Elon Sims? Interesting way to put it. What was I thinking about LRI?
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
Yeah, LRI is for total nerds. That's so funny. There is supposed to be some...
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
There is supposed to be some sort of like game differentiation between the factions. There was something about like Mithras splitting up the loot that they bring back or something like that. Crimson, like you were saying, you can do things that are a little bit more unconventional. If you're an LRI, you probably drive a Cybertruck and have hot tips about crypto.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
Noted. LRI, they're definitely a special bunch. Well, look at all of us back here. We could throw a little base party here with the amount of people we got back here.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
I just want a bird. Can I get a bird? Oh man.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
I might be walking my happy ass over to India 1 at this rate. Good luck for the stream. Thank you very much, Maxim. I will see you later this week. We'll coordinate that PvP Tarkov. Figure out a good day for that. Stay in touch. Jump in the Discord, then we can coordinate. People who understand crypto don't own crypto. Are we turning this into a crypto discussion? We could talk about that. That's cool. So what do people who know about crypto? What do people who understand crypto? What do they know that others don't when it comes to owning crypto? Is it like the pyramid scheme type of thing? Are they looking at the long term? Is the bottom going to fall out? Shaltor, they most definitely have not fixed the helicopter issue quite yet. I did hear them say, though, that they were going to focus on that for the next update. So, something to keep in mind there. Because I got 3 birds out here. There should be a 4th somewhere.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
Apparently not for me. These guys are flying away. Yeah. Nothing good. This guy want to dance or something? Guess not. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the next update. I think it's going to be a bigger one.
Negative. All
Not just
birds
like
are
the
currently
hot fixes they've
dispatched.
been rolling out. Hot fixes they've been rolling out have been good for playability, stuff like that. They're actually going to be adding new features for the next, I think they're calling it the .2 patch.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
It has no intrinsic value, powered by FOMO. I mean, there's a lot of truth to that. It really only has the value that people give it, because there is no intrinsic type of value to it.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
But that being said, I'm also not LRI, so. Okay, where's this guy going? Maybe this guy's got Juliet? Hotel. I don't have hotels either. I wonder where hotels are at. If I get stuck out there, though, because the availability of birds is pretty rough right now. Do I play solo mostly or run with a preferred squad? So I've got a squad of guys, and it all depends on their availability. Usually through the week, I'll be kind of solo. Hotels are up by midnight. Oh, Midnight Sapphire. Okay. So I guess if anything, I could go over to Foxtrot to get my extract. Yeah, like I was saying, I normally play with kind of a core set of guys. Depending on their availability, through the week, it's usually kind of solo stuff. We play on the weekends, though. That's when we get big squads going. Usually Tarkov or Gray Zone or some other flavor of the month type of game. But yeah, I also play with viewers from time to time too as well. And so that's generally how we pick up new guys to join the other squad as well. Yeah, we've had guys who've dropped into the chat and they're like,
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
"Hey, you want to run a raid?" We pull them in, and then next thing you know, like that's going to be our new regular. We're playing with these guys with the entire squad of our team here. So if you guys have seen any other stream beforehand, or stick around and check them out, we got the group with you saw Maxim there. He's one of them. Forbidden Lemons, we play with him. We got this guy called Mystics. He's another one of our Tarkov Sherpas. Points of interest extracts when you get the right task. Ah, okay. So yeah, so they'll give me some, right? When I've got the task that opens up.
Request denied. All available
Request
birds are
denied.
in flight.
Well, gosh darn it, I did not want to close down the stream like this. I think I am coming up on time, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out to India 1 tonight. But, y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I've had the best time tonight trading some army stories here, trading some war stories. So thank you all for all of you who are hanging out, all of our new subs. I hope you guys come back, because I do like talking army stuff here, and this has been just the absolute best. So, let's get a little bit more personal here. Yeah, if you guys like Gray Zone Warfare, if you guys like Tarkov, we also play Tarkov and some other games. Maybe a little DayZ out there, maybe a couple other things. Hope y'all come on back. Next time we'll be on is going to be on Wednesday, about the same time. Stop on by. Hope to see y'all on back. Beverly, hope you have a good time in the future there with your contract. Phantom Raider 37 coming in with the sub on Twitch. Thank you very much. Hope to see y'all back. We will be back again on Wednesday. Be on the lookout for us. And again, thank you all for sticking around. It's been a great time tonight. I will see y'all next time.